I don't necessarily think of debt as a bad thing, but I do think of it as a way for corporations to take advantage of consumers. Consumer spending is the backbone of the US economy. Without you and me going out and spending our paychecks, spending on our needs, with disposable income and investing into the market, the US economy would grind to a halt. But if the living wage, for example, in North Carolina is $21.56 and the minimum wage is $7.25, how do companies justify paying less than $21.56? How can companies go out and pay their employees less than the minimum wage, less than a living wage, if they suffer the consequences that consumer can therefore not afford to spend enough money to keep the US economy churning? And the answer to that is debt. Companies do not need to pay a living wage when the same employee has access to debt, because that employee can then go and spend on all the things that keep the economy churning and pay an interest in order to do so. Debt is the way that companies pay us less than we are worth. If someone doesn't make this $21.56, for example, let's say they want to go buy a car. A car is generally, let's say, $20K. Now, a person might actually be able to afford a $10,000 car, but dealerships don't sell brand new cars for $10,000. They know there might be a market for that, but they don't make as much profit off of it. So what they're going to do is sell cars for $20K and provide loans to make up that extra $10K. This might seem normal because it's been occurring for the past couple of decades. But the fact of the matter is, car companies don't need to provide a product that the consumer can afford, because they can just provide a loan and obtain the same customer. They're not losing any customers, and they're also gaining percent interest on the fact that their customer can't afford the product. It's despicable. The fact that companies can get away with paying us less than a living wage and still make money.